It's the worst of the CBC for April 28th, 2022, the show where I watch the CBC so you don't have to. All right, full disclaimer, it's not so much I watched the CBC today, it's just I was scrolling through Twitter at some point and I saw this come up and I was like, all right, we've reached peak CBC and it would be irresponsible of me not to do an emergency episode of the worst of the CBC, as the CBC is now claiming that climate change will cause more infectious diseases like coronavirus, which was made in a lab in a place called Western Taiwan. You know it as China. So let's review. The Wuhan flu, known as coronavirus, was made in a lab in China, in the Chinese province of Wuhan, by the Chinese Communist Party in China. That is a place in China. Those are the rulers of China. They're communists in China, but China isn't real. It's actually called Western Taiwan because Taiwan is the real authority in China. China is a province of Taiwan. But the province of Taiwan named China created something in a lab called the coronavirus. Okay. And you read through this thing, and it's there's no science in this thing. It's just modeling, right? So we'll just say, well, if by 2026, if it goes up by 3.6 degrees, well, then there'll be lots of species migration, and therefore if we predict 4,000 different diseases jumping between. So it's essentially what this is it's just taking all the leftist scare things, climate change, and coronavirus and pandemics. Let's just merge them. Boom. Now, climate change causes coronavirus. Boom. Don't worry. We're going to, the Biden administration, I know this is mixing countries, is starting a disinformation, the Ministry of Truth nonsense. And we're so worried about online misinformation. But no. We're just going to say randomly, because in a model, which has never been right before, our modeling predicts more pandemics, and the answer is climate change. So climate change causes pandemics. I just want to get the name of the group right, because because they're talking about climate justice and the authority they need. Of course, Jaron Brown, organizing director of the climate justice group Grassroots Global Justice Alliance. I have a rule, okay? When someone uses the term justice but doesn't mean it in a legal sense. So justice means justice. This man, Jamal Williams, was wrongly convicted of murder. He has now been released and had overturned. This is a step towards justice. Jenny fake name, she murdered someone, and now she's going to jail. This is justice. When you add a qualifier to justice, social justice, economic justice, climate justice, it doesn't mean justice, it means socialist nonsense. So the Center for Socialist Nonsense, with a green sticker on it, is now claiming that, yes, we're very serious that climate change will cause more pandemics. What's the answer? Well, of course, government restrictions and socialism. So that's it. This article gets, we can't use the Rosemary Barton scale. We'll use the Rosemary Batten scale. Get it? Horrible joke. Okay, everyone unsubscribe because of that joke. Please dislike and unsubscribe the video because of that. But 10 out of 10 on the Rosemary Batten scale. And I will see you guys tomorrow as I watch more CBC and in the process lose 15,000 brain cells. Good night.